Hi guys, so this video now is looking at a muscle energy technique for the Pec Major. So you have a Pec Minor, you also have a Pec Major. So the Pec Major is the bigger area within the chest, the bigger muscle in the chest, which attaches basically to the arm, okay? So this is a great exercise for one of my clients. It's helped massively with her pins and needles in her fingers, so as was diagnosed as carpal tunnel syndrome, so this has helped massively for that. So where she no longer gets pins and needles in her fingers, even after waking in bed with pins and needles, so this really does help with that. So what can happen is the muscles and the Pec Major within the chest can tighten and shorten, and basically just press on the nerves and the blood vessels within the shoulder, and then obviously that can then transfer down to the fingers and the wrists. What you sometimes find as well is that you lose actual strength and grip strength. So again, this helps with that massively. So what you're going to do is use a door frame, okay? So you're actually going to bend the elbows, and what I'm going to get you to do is you're going to bring yourself, if you take it forward, you're actually going to feel a bit of a stretch along the chest. Now what I actually want you to do is just bring yourself away from that stretch very gently, okay? So again, rather than stretching forward, you're going to bring yourself slightly back. Then what you're going to do is actually push your elbows and your hands into the door frame, okay? So as if you squeeze in together. And same as we do with all the muscle energy techniques, again, roughly 10 to 20 seconds. We're going to hold it for about a 20% resistance. So again, it doesn't need to be a huge pressure. Again, we're pressing from the elbows to the wrists, okay, against the door frame. Hold it, and then relax, and then you can go again, okay? So again, rather than stretching, bring it back slightly, and then pushing the elbows and the wrists into the door frame. And again, you'll feel that sort of the pec area actually contracting. So we hold it and then relax. Now, when you first start off with this, what you may need to do is actually adjust the arms, okay? So although I've got my elbows in line with my shoulders, you may find it better to actually bring it down a bit. So if you're struggling with, again, pins and needles, then bringing them a bit higher sometimes has more of an effect. So, which we want to take that away from initially. So if you bring it down, okay, and then try it from there. And again, you can keep lowering, okay? So that's just a tweak that you can make for that. The other thing to be aware of is when you first start these, so if you, I tend to recommend doing them daily, multiple times a day. As I always warn my clients when they first start any training program with me, is basically that the first sort of 3-4 days, you're gonna probably get things, make things worse to a degree. It's a bit of a healing crisis, if you like. The body gets worse before it gets better. Again, like one of my previous clients, after about 4 days, the first 4 days, things got worse. You could feel more pins and needles and tingling. After that time, everything went, okay? So just be aware when you first start pretty much any training program, any new exercise, it may be worse for a few days. But again, after that, it tends to then get better. If it still gets worse after 7 days, then it's probably not the best exercise for you. So you need to back away and reevaluate that. So again, that's your muscle energy technique for your Pec Major. Have a go, see how you get on, tag people if you need to, and share this as much as you can. So hope that helps, guys, and I will speak to you soon. Bye bye.